Hi everyone, welcome to this very quick, very brief, but very awesomely powerful energy healing. I think that it's time to once again check in with our energies, see where we're off balance, release anything that doesn't belong to us, especially those energies coming from the collective. Remember, these readings are timeless and anyone can access them. You can come back multiple times at any time you'd like, in any year. The only thing is make sure that you drink a lot of water afterward and in the days, and for some of you in the months to come. It really just depends. So for today's video, we're just going to do some energy clearing. But whenever we end up clearing, it also means that for a lot of us, we're going to be receiving information. So for some of you, you may actually be receiving some energetic codes. If at any time you feel that you need to go, don't worry. What you need will have been given to you, and you actually don't even need to play this video loud or listen in order for it to work. You just have to play it in your background, okay? And so it is. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so first thing, the angels are clearing us of any lower level vibrations, any fear-based energies, any energies that do not belong to us and that no longer fit our energetic pattern. A lot of you are releasing blame right now. I feel that a lot of this blame is coming from the collective energies, meaning the energies within your environment and within your country, wherever you are. Spirit is asking us to have trust in this moment. For some of us, we may be wondering whether the burdens that we carry can actually be released. Remember that all things are energy. What happens first in the energetic then comes to pass in the physical. So for some of you questioning whether this will have a real world impact, it will. I do sense that for some of you, this can take as little as 3 weeks to start to really manifest and take root. And for some of you, I'm seeing up to 11 weeks. So again, make sure that you're drinking water because these energies come in quickly. However, they do take time to integrate. I see somebody here is having issues with their children. Energies are coming in. Remember, whether these issues that you're having are with your children or with other things, it's never really for the reason that you think. It's never the children. It's never the other thing. These are energies that are underneath. For some of you, you're feeling a pressure right now. Your angels are coming through to say, relax. These are your angels. Okay, so sometimes when we're not aware of energies and we don't understand how they work, when we feel a shift, we automatically assume that it's something negative or something that is going to hurt us because we're working through a lot of religious conditioning, and we're also human beings, and sometimes we have to deal with the unknown. Okay, so your angels are saying relax. Those are them. Some of you may be feeling tingling in the back of your neck, some of you in the back of your throat, for some of you over the left shoulder, some of you in your right hand. I've been feeling that for somebody in the right hand. The right hand pain symbolizes or signifies a pain that is in the form of a person, somebody that just won't go away. This feels like an in-law kind of issue. So it doesn't have to be, but please know that the reason why your hand is starting to have those pains, especially if it's the right hand, is because you're dealing with a situation that is starting to get on you, get on your nerves a bit. So be mindful that if there's an action that needs to be taken in the physical, you must take it so that you can stop this blocking of energy, okay? Remember, pain is just an indication of what's going on in the body, and so therefore pain is something we should follow up on energetically as well as physically. Okay, Spirit is saying that for you guys on this call, This is about allowing you to practice to be vulnerable, practice allowing spirit in, understanding that when you work with your energetic team, your energetic core, feeling some clearing in the throat chakra, which is great, and the ears and the nose, that's out. When you work with your energetic core, what you're actually doing is you're allowing the flow to come in by relinquishing your attachment to people, places, things, situations, and ideas. I hear some of you saying, but sometimes those things grab onto me. And you have to understand that that's never the case. There's something inside of you that is giving the call to these things. It's always a lock and key situation. And this isn't a call for the mental mind to start getting involved. It's a call for something within you to come up and to realize that this is a call for you to do the inner work, okay? So you can look around you and see who or what is in your environment and what they represent to you, and you have to dig deeper inside, because there's something inside of you that is a vibrational match to that thing that is outside of you that gives you the struggle. And so when you clear up the energies on the inside, as our guides are doing as we speak, what happens is you cut those connections, not because you're cutting them, but because you're changing on the inside and you're no longer a vibrational match. And that's how it works. It's just the way it works. Spirit is saying you will have the rebirth that you're seeking, and you will be returned to your true nature. For a lot of us here, the true nature that you're hoping to return to is about passion. It's about bringing in the passion. I'm sensing this passion has to do with something that moves you. For some of you, this is music. I'm definitely feeling that. And for a lot of the rest of you, this is about re-seeking balance. Some of you have been in a connection. I'm seeing some of you may be literally in a physical connection with somebody. It may be a commitment, a long-term commitment, and I'm seeing that you need to bring in a new cycle with this person, a new cycle of balance. So what will it take for you to have the balance that you seek? The energy clearings, meditations, getting in touch with your true self, allowing for the expansion of yourself and your partner. For a lot of you, this concept of expansion is what brings in the polarity for you. Remember that expansion is something that we do naturally. So when we get into issues with our loved ones, including the people that we're with in a romantic connection, a romantic commitment, if we try to block them in any way, what we're doing is we're going against their true nature, which is to expand. And that's why you need to learn to bring in the trust. You need to understand that we trust spirit. We trust spirit with what it is that is in our best interest. Because when we have that trust in spirit, we also have the trust in self. And when we have those two things, we understand that we don't need to control the people around us. Spirit is bringing this back around to our election time now. Remember, these videos are timeless, so you can watch them at any time. However, as we're watching this now, or as I'm doing this now, we are gathered here at a time of election. So Spirit is coming in with the courage card and saying, yes, that regardless of how things go, there are a lot of energies around us at this time. And most of those energies are not conducive to, let's say, peace. And so Spirit is saying that the first thing that you need to do, okay, that a lot of energy just came up for a lot of us in the throat chakra. The first thing that we need to do is to clear, because as I'm clearing this energy from the throat, I'm feeling a lot of energy, a big ball of energy trying to be jammed down the throat. So we're going to blow all of that out. And we're going to force it to stay out, okay? Now, when we say force it to stay out, we don't force, we reinforce. So what we're going to reinforce right now is our commitment to peace. This is not about saying what we don't want. This is about saying what we do want. So we're going to lock in our commitment to peace right now. Okay, someone's brother-in-law just got spun out of the energy field. As we commit to peace, I'm installing dragon energies now to guard this door of commitment. As we commit to peace, we are committing to allowing only those energies that are of the highest good and that are in alignment with our highest selves to enter through these doors. Now, this is very powerful because remember, this means that you are conditioning your energetic field now, and we're putting an energetic seal on that with our commitment. And that means that should you decide that you no longer are committed to peace and you create that free will change for yourself, then by your own decree, you will be breaking this seal. But at this time, I'm just helping you guys to install that seal. Your commitment to peace means that you're creating the conditions within your energy field, and you're saying that this is what I will allow into this energy field. We're expanding it out, okay? Aligning the third eye with this shield. So that we may be aware of who and what comes up against this shield that is committing us to inner peace. That inner peace is taking root now. If you can feel it, it's down at your feet. We're grounding. And you may start to feel your body actually relax. The shoulders going soft. We're relaxing the neck and the eye area. Some of us may yawn, and that's because now your body is in a state of relaxation. So you see how when you create those conditions around you, you're creating a barrier. And you are safe inside of this barrier, so you can relax. This tells the energies outside of you, including in your friend space, your family space, relationships, your collective, which means your country, wherever you are, whatever group you're part of, this says to them energetically, you may do whatever it is that you choose to do outside, but I choose what to allow inside. This doesn't mean that you can't engage with the world. This means that you are engaging in a responsible way, and you are understanding that if you cannot function on the inside, then you will be of no use, hate to say it, to the rest, okay? So being part of the solution means taking control of your personal energetic field and putting out there what it is that you would like to see out there for you, all right? In light of the election, regardless of who, what, where, or whatever it is that you stand for, or whatever it is that you were hoping to have, or you are hoping to have, or regardless of how happy or upset you are, you have to understand that everything starts within you. This is not an outside thing. So you can be at peace regardless of what's going on in the election, regardless of whether you even engage in it. Remember, you have choice to pull back and not even engage, or you can fully engage. So if you are understanding the polarity of that choice, you understand that what you receive is what you are putting out there. So if you'd like to do a little bit of both and have inner peace and engage in a peaceful way, then that is within your control, okay? So Spirit is rubbing and working through the third eye area. A lot of you have been feeling overshadowed. There's some of you who are doing very well where you are, wherever you are in the world. You're doing very well. And there's this sense of grief, not grief, there's a sense of guilt for some of you that you're doing well, whereas you see a lot of other people spinning out of control. Remember, everyone has free choice, okay? And they have choices as to whether to spin out of control, whether it's in their personal lives or in more of the public space. Okay? So we're blowing that back right now. For some of you, this is about doing very well and feeling a little bit at a loss because there's nobody to witness that. Maybe you feel that Maybe you feel that your time has passed, that if you were to tell people, look what I did, look what I'm doing, that it would be insensitive at this time. It would be culturally insensitive at this time. Perhaps when the world or your world, your environment is going through crisis, but you're not, and you're doing very well. And under normal circumstances, whatever you're doing would have been recognized. And now you're not getting that recognition. It's almost like, who can I go to? Where is there a safe space to say, look what I've done? This is about you needing to have your emotional needs met, okay? But you're in a time and in a place where the people around you are unable to give to you in that way through no fault of your own. So this is about Spirit saying, we recognize what it is that you're doing, and we invite you to have faith that your labor will be recognized. Okay, they're bringing us into alignment now. If you're yawning, that's okay. It's just the energy shift. They're bringing us into alignment. Some of you may hear a sound, a tonal sound. Some of you may see a line. However you perceive of this energy, don't worry. They're just calibrating us. Any thoughts that come up, just allow them to come up and be released without attaching as they calibrate us. Ooh. They're saying that a lot of us have been in amusement park energies. They're detaching that now. What that means is that a lot of us have been being amused by the state of the world today. Whether you are perceiving this amusement as sadness, frustration, anger, interest. They're saying polite disdain. Whatever it is, your engagement says it all. The universe doesn't care what the actual energy is. They don't care if you're enjoying it or you're not enjoying it. What they're seeing is engagement. It's either you're engaged or you're not engaged. If you're engaged, there is an allowing in of this energy. And in order for you to be engaged, that means that in yourself, on some level, whether you like it or not, there is a desire to engage. Okay? How you choose to engage is your business. But if you are at a conscious level saying, I don't want to engage in this, whether it's with a person, whether it's with a place, whether it's with a society, whether it's with a law, whether it's with an engagement, for somebody there, whether it's with the election, whether it's with family, it doesn't matter if it is in your life and it is bringing you enjoyment or frustration, you are the one choosing to engage. Spirit is moving through the energies at the sacral level, which is where we tend to engage in things. So why would you engage in this situation that is bringing you harm, that is bringing you disgruntled energy, that is making you upset? Or why would you choose to engage in energies that are passionless, that aren't bringing you to your joy? Spirit is saying, for some of you, you gave up. That's why. you gave up a long time ago for some of you. For some of you, this is about you giving up, making the effort, giving up reaching out to that person, place, thing, or situation that will have brought you joy, right? This is about you not surrendering. This is about you detaching from the things that would have brought you into alignment. Remember, this is never about something grabbing you and pulling you in. This is about you making a decision on some level of your energetic field. I'm guessing not the conscious one. For those of you disowning this agency, this free will choice, okay? And so if this is coming as a surprise to you, Spirit is saying this is an open invitation for you to come in and to walk into yourself and to look at how you're viewing your situation and where along the way you have made this free will choice to engage in whatever it is in your life that you would like to see changed, okay? So in the interest of time, we're going to go ahead and close out this energetic frequency, this energetic strain. Oh, sorry, they're releasing some strain here. Releasing this energetic stream. Okay, a lot of you, I'm feeling, want to keep the energy going, so you're holding on. Go ahead and keep holding on. You can hold on and stay where you are. Continue with your energetic stream, with your angels and guides. I'm going to end the broadcast, but you can sit and be relaxed. Hopefully, YouTube has not put in commercials, because I never put in commercials in my videos, okay? Okay, and so it is. All right, thank you guys so much for joining me on this call. Remember that you are loved, and so it is.